aimed at determining suitability for the classes of their choice in Lagos government-owned schools. Students seeking transfer into GSS1 and SS1 classes recently sat for a screening test. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Mrs. Adebumi Adekoye, led a monitoring team to assess the conduct of the test. The PS expressed satisfaction with the conduct. She added that the high increase in the number of students seeking transfer was as a result of the improvement recorded in the public education sector.
These are students that want to transfer into SS1 and GSS2. And as you can see, it's a free and fair exam. It's transparent, it's honest, open, and the best of them will be transferred into our public secondary schools. We have an inclusive policy in this governance and in education sector. So we are taking all of them on board as long as they are the best of the best.
The Tutor General Permanent Secretary, Education District 2, Mr. Abayomi Ebenezer, who was also part of the monitoring team, disclosed that admission into schools will be based on merit.
We'll do our best to accommodate as many as possible.
Parents lauded the conduct of the screening test.
It's something that one will highly impress because it's a good development. I want to appreciate the government of Lagos State for doing this kind of thing for the children, and I hope that they should continue this way.
Well, I'm actually looking at the standard because I believe government school has standard, and the money aspects that they're getting from us, from the private school, is not encouraging us. So I decided to make a change.
When you are looking at the way they are teaching the students in the public school now, it's very encouraging. When I check many of our colleagues that send their children to the private and public school, like government school, there are lots of improvement. They are trying. I think they should try to keep it up. Yeah, we appreciate the effort of the government.
I really like the way everything is going. The examination is going on very well. Everything is in orderliness. I needed something more for my child, so I want him to be in government school. Government, they are doing well, but they can still do better.
The Lagos State is trying a lot, and I encourage them to keep up their good work. And with this development, I know that they are going to take Lagos State to a new level.
Results of the exercise would be released as soon as possible to allow successful candidates resume in their respective schools at the commencement of a new academic session.